we're going to move on to a silly game, a thrift store game, Temple Run Speed Sprint.
Yes, it's brought to us by Brady Lang from Spin Masters Limited.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no clue any of that stuff.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's in Walmart and Target and all Goodwill stores across America. And that was a stab. But you would be surprised because it wasn't terrible.
No.
I guess, spoiler alert. Anyway, the game is played by, you have a bunch of cards. If you've ever played the Temple Run app game on your phone,
right,
you notice that you swipe to the left, swipe to the right, and jump and dive and things like that. Or slide.
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
left, right, jump, slide.
Yep, left, right, jump, slide. In this game, no different. You have a jump card, there's jump cards, there's the same cards.
Yes.
But there's also a wild...
Invisibility.
In which, so there's this little device in the middle. It's a little electronic device. It's got a button. You set it for the number of players and you hit the button. And it'll be like, player 2, slide. Or I don't know if we got a player card.
Yeah, you got a player card that told you what number you were.
Yeah. And so player 2, slide. You have like 3 seconds to take that slide card or an invisibility card, put it in and just discard it off to a pile. We made 2 piles, one on each side of the table.
Right.
And then you hit the button again. If you don't hit the button, it's going to make a little chiming noise or whatever.
Monkeys.
And you have to draw another card.
Yes.
Right.
And then restart it.
And keep the card that you played, I believe.
Well, I think the rules actually stated if you got it off in time.
Oh, yeah, I see what
you could leave the card, but you still had to draw another one.
If it chimes before you put it in the discard pile, you have to take it back. If
yes.
you got it to the discard pile but didn't hit the button in time, you got rid of that card, but you got another one, so you pretty much lose a turn.
Right.
You don't get set back a turn.
Right.
And that's it. That's the game. At the beginning of the game, you have a deck of cards, and then you just pass them out. I think each player gets 10.
Right.
And then that's what you have to play with.
Yeah, and you're trying to get rid of all your cards.
Yep. And there's also a pass. Sometimes it'll say, player 3, pass. And you can take one of your cards and hand it to whoever you want.
Yes.
Which usually is attack the leader.
Yep.
But sometimes it is a little bit too chaotic, so you just pass it to somebody.
Right.
The only real problem I felt with this is that each player starts with random cards. And so if you started off with, not that it would happen, but mostly invisibility cards, you win.
Maybe. I mean, it does give you a little bit of an edge in the sense that...
Well, I guess people pass to you at that point.
Probably. And then, I mean, it's completely random what it tells you to do. Because I think I actually started with 3 invisibilities, and I used them all, but that was 3 times that I got saved by having them. So
yeah, and I started off with 2 of each card.
It's a lot better than eating a card, when you don't have nothing to give. So
exactly. I started off with 2 of each card randomly. I don't know how that happened, but it was pretty cool. I didn't win, but I felt like it was all right. I mean, it would be fun to try this with everybody starting with 2 of every card.
Right.
And see how it plays out. But really, you're just at the mercy of the electronic device telling you who's going.
Because it doesn't give fair turns either.
Right, yeah. So player 1 could go 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that happened, but it could be like player 1, then player 2, then player 1, then player 1, then player 3, then player 4.
Yes.
And so, it's random. It's silly. I think kids would probably like it, but otherwise, I mean, there's probably way better fillers if you're looking for something.
Right.
But for a Goodwill find, whatever.
Yeah, I think Eric said he got it for 99 cents. It was worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get it really cheap, it's worth checking out just to play with. I mean, who knows? I think it's probably a really fun thing for kids.
Yeah.
I would have to assume. But past that, yeah, it's fun to play it once or twice, but then after that, you're like, okay, I'm done with that.
Yeah.